Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. Welcome to today's session on AI powered engagement with Zoho SalesIQ, delivering the right answer on the right time at the right channel. I am Sasir Tandapani, product trainer here at SalesIQ, and I'll be your host for this session today. I'm joined by Binish, our product specialist. So if you have any question, keep them coming under the question section. We will be able to answer it for you. And just so you know, today's webinar is being recorded and the recording will be sent to your registered email address once the session is over. So without any further ado, let's get started. This is the agenda we have for today. The session is all about how AI is reshaping customer engagement and what that really means for your business. We will start with the big picture, the new era of engagement and why AI is now central to it. Then I'll give you a quick overview of Zoho SalesIQ just to set the stage. From there, we will dive into the exciting part, how SalesIQ brings AI into chatbots. Our main focus will be on the codeless bot builder and its AI-powered solutions. We will walk you through how SalesIQ can route the chat by understanding the intent and sentiment. Then we will explore more about the answer bot to answer frequently asked questions, which is FAQs, and then the ChatGPT Assistant for more advanced and personalized conversation. Next, I'll share a sneak peek of Zia Agent, an upcoming Zoho AI that connects with your ecosystem to deliver complete and connected answers. We will wrap up by looking how AI supports operators directly and finally end with a live Q&A. So this is the plan we have for today. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's talk about what's happening in the business right now. With the massive shift in AI, almost 8 out of 10 companies are already using generative AI in some way. It is no longer an experiment. It's becoming a part of everyday's operation. From marketing campaign to customer service, AI is quietly reshaping the way companies engage. And the reason is simple. Customer expectations have been changed. People want instant answers. They want the conversation that feels personal. They expect support to be available 24/7. If they don't get that, they move on, often to a competitor who can deliver it faster and better. Now, this is where AI comes in. Generative AI helps business scale those expectations in a different level. It makes it possible to respond quickly in the right context and even anticipate what customer might need next. That's why the adoption is growing so fast. It's not about the efficiency, it's about building trust and keeping customers engaged. But here's the challenge. Adapting AI isn't enough. You need a way to bring that intelligence into the right customer conversation. Whether that's on your website or on your mobile app or across any social channels like WhatsApp, Instagram, or wherever you are available. And that's where Zoho SalesIQ steps in. So for those who are new here, let me give you a brief introduction about what Zoho SalesIQ actually is. So SalesIQ is a customer engagement platform where you can engage, retrieve, and retain customers. So in other words, SalesIQ acts as a bridge between you as a business and people who are coming to your business. It could be any mode of channel. It could be website, your social channels like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Line, Telegram, or your own mobile app. So you can connect SalesIQ with all these channels, and when your visitor or your customer engages with you, you can have SalesIQ as a one central hub of communication. So let's see how SalesIQ works in real time. So this is a demo e-commerce store. In this, we've integrated the SalesIQ widget. And this is what your visitors will see when you have SalesIQ widget on your website. Here you have home, conversation. You can add your knowledge base here as well. So chat and call. So you can use any mode of communication and the social channels. And you can put your announcement or upcoming features or any sorts of event that's upcoming here. So whatever you're seeing here, the color, the aesthetics, the widget, everything is customizable here. So let's go ahead and click on chat to initiate a conversation. So this is how you will get an incoming chat when a visitor engages with you. So let's go ahead and say hey, and this is how your visitor will get a message when they're connected with an agent. Here we have some handy controls like sharing attachment, sharing knowledge base. This is the list of articles and FAQs I have in my portal. So you can click on one, preview it, and share it like this. Then we have canned replies. Canned replies are pre-stored responses for your operators to ease up with the communication when they are engaging with the visitors. Upon here we have visitors information. Right now we don't have any. So when we're engaging with the visitor, we can probably get the name and other details and update it here. Let's say Lana Lance. So once you update the name and email, all the integration related widgets starts to show up. So these widgets works based on the integration you did with SalesIQ. For example, here, this is Zoho CRM. So for CRM, SalesIQ offers 3 types of integration. One would be Zoho CRM, Zoho Begin, and Salesforce. So since this portal is being integrated with Zoho CRM, you're getting CRM widget. With just a click, you can push this particular visitor to a lead or contact in your CRM. So, like this. So similarly, you have Zoho Desk widget, Zoho Campaigns widget, and more. So the purpose of these widgets is to make your operator's job easy. So the operator doesn't have to navigate to different applications to do any sorts of work or action. So you can bring all those action inside these widgets. So Zoho Desk. Sometimes you won't have the time to resolve the visitor's problem right away. So in that case, you can convert this chat as a ticket. So choose the department, and that's it. So this is how you can use these widgets and make your operator's job really easy. Here we have audio call and screen share. Then other actions like inviting an operator, transferring the chat, blocking IP, and more. So this is the basics of SalesIQ. With AI, SalesIQ combines real-time chat, automation, and generative AI to help you meet those rising expectations and turn every interaction into an opportunity for your growth. So today, we're going to take a closer look at that journey, how businesses are transforming customer engagement with AI, and how SalesIQ makes it practical, powerful, and easy to bring into your everyday conversation. When we talk about AI in SalesIQ, chatbots are the most powerful way to bring it to life. With SalesIQ, you're not locked into a single style of bot. You can build simple flow-based bot by using the codeless bot builder. We also have answer bot that deliver instant answers from your knowledge base, or even have hybrid bots that can do both. If you have a chatbot from the platforms like Dialogflow, Azure, or Watson, no problem. You can connect them directly into SalesIQ and make them part of your customer experience. And here's the kicker. These bots aren't limited to your website. They're multilingual and they work seamlessly across WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and more. So wherever your customers are, your bot will be too. That's the real power of automation with SalesIQ, giving right visitors the right answer in the right channel at the right time. In today's session, we will focus only on the codeless bot builder because that's where AI really comes alive into SalesIQ. And we will see exactly how it helps your bots to listen, understand, and respond smarter. Before we get into the features, we will start with the daily customer problem and walk through how AI in SalesIQ helps resolve it. Let's take up this scenario. Say you've invested heavily in paid ads. Visitors lands on your pricing page, but half of them bounces back because the answers for their questions are buried in long help articles. Similarly, for other industries like e-commerce, it could be shipping policies, or in real estate, it might be loan eligibility, or in IT services, it could be a feature comparison. So that's our first problem. The next one is Let's say after a big influential collaboration, your Instagram DM starts to spike. Operators scramble to figure out what's the real purchase inquiry and what's just casual browsing. On WhatsApp, the situation is no better. A shipping delay triggers dozens of cancellations in e-commerce, or in real estate, a project update sparks a panic question from buyers. Or in IT, a downtime alert results in frustrated customers wanting immediate answers. And of course, there is a time zone challenge if you have international business. You'll get visitors from different countries. Handling questions in different language could be a daunting task. So it doesn't matter whether you're in real estate or retail or technology or any other business. This chaos is universal, and without the right system in the right place, the opportunity slips away and customers are lost. So, too many questions, too many channels, and not enough people to handle them all. But if we break it down, most of these challenges actually fall into 4 main buckets. And that's where AI-powered chatbots can make a real difference. But even with chatbots, there are certain problems which we need to address. The first one, every conversation needs context. Not every customer needs the same response. A cancellation request shouldn't be treated like a simple FAQ. Bot needs to analyze or recognize the intent, urgency, and sentiment to route the conversation to the right place. The second one, answer must be instant. Nowadays, customers don't want to read the entire help article and get what they want. They expect the bots to instantly deliver the right answer from your knowledge base, which should be concise and clear. The third one, engagement should feel human. Beyond FAQs, customers expect the bot to recommend products, compare plan, and even guide decisions, just like the real agent or operator would do. That requires AI that can hold deeper and personalized conversation, just like ChatGPT Assistant. The final one, bots should do more than just talk. Today's businesses needs bot that just don't reply, but act, just like pulling ticket status from desk, updating records in your CRM, or completing a workflow across your app seamlessly inside the conversation. So these are the major challenges in conversational engagement. We will look at how each of these problems can be solved, not just in theory, but with a working demo for every solutions. Now let's talk about the first AI role inside SalesIQ, the criteria router, which helps with context. I'd like to call this as the traffic cop, because the job it does is pretty simple. It directs every chat to the right lane. So the criteria router is one of the cards in the codeless bot builder. Its primary job is to split the conversation based on certain rules or filters. So now we've added 3 AI filters into the criteria router, that is sentiment, topic, and intent. So let's see how it works. So from your SalesIQ dashboard, click on settings, navigate to ZoBot under bot, click on add, click on new. So give your bot a name, let's say Pix. And these are the platforms SalesIQ offers for you to build your bot. The first one would be the codeless bot builder, where you can build bot without any code. If you're someone who prefers to write code, then this is definitely for you. Scripts platform, SalesIQ Scripts, which uses Deluge to build bots. And we also have Zia Skills, and these are the third-party platforms that we support. So if you have bots in these platforms, you can click on them and you can integrate the same with SalesIQ and deploy it for your visitors. So today we will focus more about the codeless bot builder. So click the platform and click on next. So give a nice description for your bot. Let's say your website assistant. Right. Then choose the brand where you want the bot to be deployed. And choose the departments here. So if you want the bot to take up all the chats regardless of the department, click on all department. And these are the channels. So initially SalesIQ supports the chatbot feasibility for website, mobile app, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, and Line. So if you're doing business with these channels, you can integrate the same with SalesIQ and you can deploy the bot in those channels as well. And now choose language. So if you see here, there are two languages, supported and default. So under the supported language, choose the language that you want your bot to be supported. Let's say English, French, Georgian, German. So out of this 4 language, choose one default language. So here we've selected 4 language, here we've selected one default language. What's the difference? Well, whenever the visitor starts to engage with the bot, the first message counts. So we've configured 4 language here. Let's say the visitor starts the conversation saying something like, hey, I want help. So that's English. We've configured English, so the bot will reply to them in English. So let's say someone's initiating the conversation in French. We've configured French here, so the bot replies in French. And let's say someone initiates the conversation in Japanese. We've not configured Japanese, so in that instance, the bot will take the default language. So whenever the bot couldn't understand the visitor's language, in those instances, the bot will go with default language. And choosing the bot working hours based on the operator availability and your business hours. So once you're done, click on next. So these are the bot's basic configuration. We're not going to dive deep into it. So you can check it out in our help guides. I'll share you the help guides. Once you configure everything, so just click on create. So these are the bot template we have right now. If you want, you can go ahead and use the template and build it from there, or you can create one from scratch. I'll give you a brief introduction about the Codeless Bot Builder. So this is the Codeless Bot Builder canvas. So this is where you can find your cards. So if you click on the plus icon, so this is the cards gallery. So you can build your bot by using these cards. So it's a drag and drop interface. You can drag it and drop it over here. Click on save, and again drag and drop. So after building for a while, you can test your bot right here. Just click on test your bot, and there you go, the first message and second message and the third one. And you can delete the card or cut the flow in between or add a card in between. So you have numerous options here. Then here you have some of the handy controls like undo, redo, fit to screen. Fit to screen is when you have huge flow, which is more number of cards. You can view every card in a single view. And auto arrange. Let's say you have a messy flow. It helps you to arrange the cards with just one click. It helps you to arrange the cards to have a better readability. Before we get into the criteria router, let me give you a brief introduction about these cards. So we have 7 categories of cards: response, input, action, end, AI, visitor info, and integration card. Each card has a different set of abilities. So response cards helps you to sense response to the visitor. It could be a message, it could be an article from your KB, or it could be any YouTube video or your own video. Or any URLs, or you can display some contents in a carousel format. Then we have inputs. So input cards can be used to get inputs using different widgets. For example, this one is a button card, and this one is a single choice card, and you can have multi-choice card. So you can select minimum number of selection and maximum number of selection. Then you can get date and time by using calendar, slider scale for budget purposes, and to get feedback from rating card, location, file, and free input using text input card. Then we have action cards. So response cards are used to send some responses. Input cards are used to get some inputs by using different widgets. And then we have action card. By using all these inputs and data, we can perform some action. So that is action card. So the first one we have criteria router, which we will look into it. And the forward to operator card helps you to forward the bot chat to an operator. And we have tags card and plugs. We will talk about the plugs in the later part of the session. And we have send email card to send emails when the bot conversation is ongoing. And then we have end cards to end the bot conversation. Then we have artificial intelligence, which is the AI card, the answer bot, and ChatGPT, which we will be talking about in the later part of the session. And we have visitor info cards. So by using visitor info cards, you can get type-based information like visitor's name, email, phone number, company name, and other information related to the particular visitor. And then we have integration card. You can perform integrated related actions by using these cards. So we have CRM, add lead, contact deal, and for desk we have add ticket card, and we have add to mailing list. This is a campaign integration. You can get the visitor details and put them in one of your contact mailing list, and book appointment by Zoho bookings, and get payment by Zoho checkout, and add CRM record. So this goes for CRM. So these cards works based on the integration you did with SalesIQ, which is under integration tabs. Here. For CRM, we have 3 CRM integrations: Salesforce, Zoho CRM, and Zoho Bookend. So whatever solution you are integrating here will be reflected under this card. So that would be reflected under here. And then we have, so with default language, you can configure the flow. You can add cards, delete cards, and do any actions that you want. So once you're done, click on the other language and you can edit the contents here. So please remember, you can edit the bot's flow only under the default language. For other language, you can only edit the language, which is the contents over here, the message contents. So then this is a new addition, which is template. So instead of starting from scratch, you can start from the templates that we have here. We have more plans to add more templates based on different use cases. So keep an eye on this. And this one is export. So once you're done with the flow, once you've completed the entire bot flow, so you can click on this card and export the bot flow. Right now this bot is under draft, so we can't export. So once the bot has been published, we can actually export the bot. If any partners in the house, this is a really useful feature for you. You can build your client's bot in your portal and you can export the same and import the same bot in their portal. So check it out. So here you have errors and warnings. Keep an eye on it and try to fix all the errors and warnings that shown here. Only if all the errors and warnings are fixed, you'll be able to publish the bot flow. Alright, so now let's get to the criteria router. So let me just quickly delete these cards. Router. So before getting into criteria router, we need an input. Let's say to split the conversation, we need some input. So especially when we're using AI filters like sentiment, topic, or intent, we need some input. So to get the input, we will use the text input card. So let's say, how can I help you? And when the visitor responds to this card, we can save the response. Let's say click on the bot context and give variable name. Let's say was underscore input. So when the visitor responds to this card, that response will be saved under this variable, which is visitor underscore input. So let's do a quick change here. Now let's use the criteria router. Click on it, click on add a rule. So the context variable visitor underscore input. So these are the AI filters: sentiment, topic, and intent. So I'll give you an explanation about what these are. So sentiment, it picks up the tone positive, negative, or neutral. If the visitors sound frustrated, the sentiment would come back as negative. So let's see how this goes. Let's say negative. So basically it analyzes the sentiment. So let's click on done. Let's go ahead and add another rule. So visitor input and the intent. Intent, You can define specific intents here. For example, cancellation. If someone says I'm not happy with the order, the intent could be cancellation. So you can trigger them to get a feedback about the order or route them to a specific operator or do some sort of actions like that. Let's say cancellation. Done. And again, we will add another rule. Before that, we will just rename the rule. And another one. Topic. Here you can define topics, basically the nouns. For example, iPhone in e-commerce, or let's say flat in Chicago for real estate, and more. Let's say iPhone, or let's say flat in Chicago, rename, and done. So now let's see where this goes. So first we'll test out the tone. Issue hasn't been resolved. I need help. Urgent. So it goes to the negative tone. So basically, these three filters are powered by Zia LLM. So this message sounds like a frustrated message. So it analyzes that it's a negative tone. So you can handle them differently. Let's say you can route them to an operator like using the forward to operator card. So next we will test out the cancellation. Let's say I want to cancel the existing plan and new one. And there you go, it gets you to the cancellation. So it's not mandatory to use the same word that we are giving an input here. Even if the visitor doesn't use the exact same word, Zia can still recognize the meaning and follow the right branch. Alright, so next we will talk about the topic. The topic is iPhone and flat in Chicago. So let's say I'm looking for a home in Chicago. So this is how you can use the AI filter and route the right conversation to the right lane. You can even club these filters. Let's say the sentiment is negative and the input intent is cancellation. Negative plus. Or you can have a topic as iPhone or flat in Chicago and intent is purchase. So you can club two or more rules and provide an exceptional customer experience. So with Criteria Router, you're essentially automating the step of listening and then acting, making sure every conversation is handled properly. So this is all about the Criteria Router and the AI rules. So up next, we will talk about the answer bot. So I'd like to call the answer bot as the librarian. The challenge to solve is scale. You may have hundreds of FAQs, articles, or help docs, but the customer doesn't have time or patience to dig through all of them. They want the right answer instantly. That's where AnswerBot comes in. It pulls answers directly from your existing knowledge base, whether it could be SalesIQ or Zoho. Under AI card, you can find two cards, AnswerBot and ChatGPT. First, we'll look at the AnswerBot, and next we will look at the ChatGPT. So this is the bot resource. Either you can go ahead with SalesIQ resources or desk resources. Here's the key part. If you enable AI services, the answer bot doesn't just give the article to the visitor. It actually summarizes the right answer in a fewer line to increase readability and also provide the related resources or articles for anyone who wants to dive deeper. You can run the summarization part with Zia or ChatGPT to make it more conversational. So then we have follow-up actions. So what happens if the answer bot gets the right answer, or what happens if the answer bot cannot find the answer in your knowledge base? So you can include your follow-up actions. Let's say if the answer is found, let's say I have another question or end chat. So if answer is not found, let's say connect to an agent and end chat. So let's see how this works. Oh, okay. Let's just cut this and delete this one. Let's drag it and drop it over here. So this is also how you can, play around with the canvas. So let's say how to return a product. So the answer bot searches an appropriate answer from your existing knowledge base and give it to the visitor in a readable format. So this is the summarization done by Zia, followed by the related articles. The articles which Zia took these answers from. So this is how answer bot works. So this is the answer found case. So we are getting the answer found case follow-up actions. So I have another question and end chat. So if the answer bot cannot find an answer, the follow-up actions would be connect to an agent and end chat. Let's say, what did you have for lunch? So this would trigger the answer not found case. There you go. So the failure case would be answer bot engine itself has been failed due to some technical issues, which rarely happens, but even if it does, you can still handle it in a different way. And it supports all the languages that you've chosen here. Actually, answer bot supports 34 different languages, and it is compatible for all these channels. So this is all about the answer bot. So if you choose SalesIQ as your answer bot's knowledge base, you can configure different articles, FAQs, small talks, and business terms. So if you choose desk, you can use desk article as answer bot's resources. So when you ask a question, the answer bot will get an appropriate answer from your desk. So regardless of the resources that you choose here, you can use ChatGPT or Zia to summarize the answer from the article in which the bot took. Right, next we will talk about the ChatGPT. I'd like to call this as the conversationalist. Now the problem this solves is deep. Not every visitor is just asking what's your price or what's the refund policy or return policy. Sometimes they want help choosing the right plan, comparing features, or even understanding how the product fits their specific use case. It could be e-commerce, real estate, or anything. So that's where ChatGPT Assistant comes in. It can hold deeper and context-aware conversation. Think of it like a smart consultant built into your website or your social channels. It doesn't just give answers, it gives recommendations. Just a quick note here, this feature works through our ChatGPT integration. You'll need an active ChatGPT subscription and the API key from your OpenAI account to connect it with SalesIQ. So you can connect both GPT models or ChatGPT Assistant. So under AI card, click on ChatGPT. So either you can choose a model or choose any assistants that you have in your OpenAI portal. So for this to work, you need to first map your assistant with SalesIQ under integration tab. Let's see how it goes. So developers, integration, search for artificial intelligence, ChatGPT Assistant. So you can click on add and give a profile for your assistant from your OpenAI. Let's say pricing assistant, a description if you want, and these are the assistant that has been available in my OpenAI portal. So you can click on one and click on add. So your assistant from your OpenAI portal will be added here. So once that's done, you can go over the assistant under ChatGPT servers and click on the assistant you've mapped over there. And it's compatible under all the channels: website, mobile app, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, and Line. And let's see how this works. So the assistant is set, the card input, whether there was this last response or context variable or prompt for an input. So you can either choose one, and you can also add follow-up actions. Let's say and check, right? So I made an assistant for SalesIQ to help with pricing recommendation. So let's say I have a small business. I'm looking for automation with my budget is, let's say, $80. Give me a plan. So it suggests me a professional plan. So this is how you can also make your own ChatGPT assistant available for your visitors. Right, now let's talk about something even more interesting: Zia Agents. I'll give you a brief about the Zia agent and talk about how you can bring the agent inside SalesIQ. So think of Zia Agent as your AI coworker across apps, not just a chatbot, but the agent that can do more autonomously. Zia Agents are self-sufficient, super smart bots built to deliver near human-like experience. They can be trained, set up, and deployed across Zoho's ecosystem like SalesIQ, Desk, CRM, and more. So let's see how Zia Agent looks like. So this is the dashboard of Zia Agent. For those who have access, I think they know about this. So you can create an agent by clicking on agents. So I already have an agent here. If you want to create a new agent, click on new agent. You can either create an agent from scratch or create an agent by using Zia AI. So you can basically give your name, agent description, the model, the role, and instruction. So you can also configure the knowledge base, the tools, and additional settings. So by using this, you can create an agent and connect the same agent with SalesIQ by using plugs. So I'll show you the agent that I already have. So this is how the agent profile looks like. So the instruction I gave for the agent, the model, agent description, role, and the name of the agent is support desk. And I didn't give any knowledge base for this, and the tools I've given was all the access for desk to get ticket status. This agent will get the status of my recent support ticket or the support ticket I want the status of. So that's the whole purpose of this agent. You can integrate it with any Zoho apps like CRM, Desk, SalesIQ, and more. So now let's see how to bring this agent inside SalesIQ. For that, we can use something called plugs. So under action card, you can find a card called plug. I'll give you a brief introduction about plugs before we get into this. Plugs are plugins to your codeless bot builder. So if you see here, there are lots of cards to build your bot. Let's say you want an action that is not presented over here. For those instances, you can use plugs. for any customization or any custom action or any third-party integration that's not available under the Coders Bot Builder cards gallery, you can use plugs to perform that. So basically you can create an action, you can bring the same action inside the Coders Bot Builder as the other cards. So I'll show you how we've integrated Zia Agent with plugs. So to use plugs, you're gonna have to do deluge or webhooks. So we've integrated the Zia Agent by using deluge code. This is the code. I'll share the same code with you. You just have to replace the Zia org ID and Zia Agent ID. If you have access to Zia Agent, you can bring your agent inside SalesIQ and deploy it for your visitors and customers. Now let's see how this works in SalesIQ. So I've already built a bot for this. Let me quickly get it. And this is the one. So let's try to check in with a ticket. I had an issue with iPhone payment. What's the status of that? And the email address. So it says, good afternoon. Could you please confirm your email? Yes, I confirm. Probably it should be last week. And there you go, the ticket status. This is how you can connect your Zia agents with SalesIQ and do more. By do more, I mean actions, not just talking or getting answers. So this is how you can use Zia agents and achieve more fruitful conversation. As I've already mentioned before, Zia agents are not generally available. Access is released by demand. If you have access, you can connect Zia agent with SalesIQ with plugs, just like we've seen here. So the potential here is big. Fewer handoffs, faster resolution, and more proactive service. The kind of conversation where your AI agent feels less like a tool and more like a teammate. Till now we've talked about 4 features: the criteria router to identify the intent, topic, and sentiment, the answer bot to get instant answer from your knowledge base, the ChatGPT Assistant for more human-like and deep conversation, and Zia Agent. So we will look at a bot that I've already built before to combine all together. So this is the bot. So I have 4 rules. So if the intent is purchase or buy and the context variable, the topic is iPhone, I'm routing it to Zia Agent to suggest iPhones. So make sure you connect your agent with CRM to get the product info. And the second one, flat plus schedule. So if the intent is schedule visit or appointment and the topic is flat, home, house, or apartment, so that prompts the user to schedule an appointment using Zoho bookings. And the third one, plan plus SalesIQ. If the topic is chatbots or SalesIQ, or if the intent is plan clarification, I'm using ChatGPT Assistant. If the intent is cancellation or return, I'm using answer bot to help visitors to how to schedule a return or cancel. So if we put all together, this is how the bot looks like. So we will ensure to share the same bot with you when sending the recording. You can probably import the same in your SalesIQ portal and see how it is going. So once you're done, click on publish. The bot will be published across the channel that you've chosen before in the bot profile. So this is how the bot interacts within all your social or IM channels, and the bot supports 34 different languages. So this is the power of automation SalesIQ provides for you. So let's do a quick recap. We begin with the challenges every business faces today. Customers expect faster, more personal, more seamless engagement. Traditional methods just don't scale. So that's where SalesIQ and AI steps in. With conversational routing using intent and sentiment, we solve the problem of missed context and poor handoffs. So with AnswerBot, we reduce repetitive FAQs, letting customers to get instant help while freeing the operators for real issues. With ChatGPT Assistant, we tackle the need for deeper, more human-like conversation, ensuring customers feel heard and understood. Then, with the upcoming Zia Agent, we looked ahead at solving the bigger barrier, fragmented data, cross-product connection, and more. Agents that just don't answer but act, like pulling desk ticket status, mean faster resolution and service. All of these are multilingual and supported in IM channels like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, and Line. So ultimately, this isn't just a chatbot, it's about creating a new era of customer engagement, one where AI and human operator work side by side to deliver better, faster, and smarter experience. So before we wrap up, let's take a quick peek of what AI solutions we offer in SalesIQ for your agents or operators. So AI in SalesIQ isn't just about customer getting faster response. It's also about helping your operators to do their best work without the repetitive work. For every AI solutions in SalesIQ, you currently have two options, Zia and ChatGPT. Zia is Zoho's in-house AI and doesn't cost extra. ChatGPT, on the other hand, works through integration. You'll need your own ChatGPT account with the API keys to connect it with SalesIQ. So the first one is conversation summaries. Whether it's a chat or call, AI model like Zia and ChatGPT can instantly summarize the conversation. So your team gets the context in seconds instead of scrolling through entire messages. Let's say a bot is transferring the chat to another agent. So the agent, instead of looking through the entire conversation, they can get a summary and get it going. So the next one would be writing assistant. So operators can use AI services like Zia and ChatGPT models to polish reply, rephrase, or even draft the entire response, so the operator can focus more on the solving problem instead of worrying about the tone or how it sounds like. Then we have something called smart suggestions, supported by Zia, ChatGPT models, and the assistant. So smart suggestions are auto-prompted or answer recommendation based on the visitor's question. So where does this answer come from? Well, from your SalesIQ help documents. So it instantly pulls answer from your SalesIQ knowledge base and suggests it to your operators. So if you choose Zia, Zia will prompt through the SalesIQ knowledge base. If you use ChatGPT models or ChatGPT Assistant, the answer recommendation will be from the ChatGPT, which is OpenAI. So you have two services, Zia and ChatGPT. You can choose either one of them. Finally, we have tag generation. Here, ChatGPT is the only service that's available right now. Here, ChatGPT models automatically suggest relevant tags based on the conversation. No manual tagging or inconsistent labels. So it suggests good tag labels for you to organize your chat in a more better way. So these are all the AI solutions we have for operators. So across today's session, we've seen how AI supports both customers and operators, from smart routing to AnswerBot, the ChatGPT Assistant, and now operator-focused tools. So together, they just don't add efficiency, they completely reshape how engagement feels on both the sides. So that's the story of AI in SalesIQ. I hope you found the session useful, and thank you so much for your time.